I was working at this event on the weekend, and the very first guy to approach me made this huge mistake that I think most people would still be making even today. You see, this guy approached me with the surprise as to how I looked in my physical appearance. Maybe to people who don't work out, seeing someone with a slightly better physique than yours would make them feel inferior. And I completely understand that, like when I look at everybody else and they've got more money than me, because all my money is spent on a kid. And I appreciate someone to come up to me and say, hey, well done, you've worked really hard for what you've gotten. Thanks. But the assumption came in the fact that I have spent all day in the gym every single day, and that's all I do for a living. Wow, man, you must be so strong and so fit because you just spend all your day training. What other time do you have in the day? So I thought about it and I looked back and I said, well, I do have a wife, a kid. I do have a house to maintain. I've got an entire business that I run all by myself. I create my own social media content and I see about 8 to 10 clients a day. So yeah, I don't spend all day training. And that's kind of what bothers me, because I work with a lot of people who work out 2 to 3 times a week. 2 to 3 hours a week is really what you need in terms of weight training to build a really good, strong, solid physique. As long as you're focusing on progressive overload and training to failure, you don't really need more than that. The time that you spending scrolling on social media, the time that you're spending not sleeping, the time that you're spending messing around with pubs at friends, playing pool, the time that you're spending with that girl who keeps blowing you off, the time that you're spending looking at pornography, the time that you're spending wasting money at the mall that you don't have, that's all the time that I'm spending putting into my nutrition, putting into cooking meals for myself in the week, going to the gym, going on runs. I just choose to spend my time differently, and you can too. But my point is, don't feel like you need to be spending 40 hours a week in the gym in order to achieve an incredible physique, because you definitely don't. And that seems to still be the norm, that people think that you need to be spending this ludicrous amounts of time in order to better where you are today. And it's just not right. So commit the minimum and you will get out a lot more than you think. And once that happens, the conversion from where you are now to where you're going to be is going to be unrecognizable. Just to finish off, I would like to say, if that guy does happen to see this video, don't let your laziness be the excuse that you can't step up to the challenge.